Hi everyone, so today I'm making homemade gnocchi, which is potato pasta. First time making it, so what you do is you boil, I did about 5 potatoes, but you do about 4 or 5 average sized potatoes, just boil them like you would normally to make mashed potatoes. And then when they're done cooking, when the fork goes through them quite quickly, you mash them. I only added like a tiny bit of butter, and I added some sea salt, some pepper, just to taste. And then I added some Italian seasonings and some parsley just to taste, to give it a little taste. So once you've done that, you roll it up. You also, after you mash it, you take one egg and scramble your egg a bit, pour it into the mashed potatoes and mix it all up to make a very loose dough. And then you add about a cup and a half of flour. So I've did a cup and a half of flour. I've kneaded it all in to make a dough, and then I cut out part of the dough, and right now I'm rolling out part of my dough. So you just roll it out like you would Play-Doh, and then you cut about half-inch pieces. So I'll take that end piece off. So cut out like tiny little pieces like that. You just need they're bite-sized pieces, so you don't need to have them too big. So you just continue to do that, and you continue to do that until all of your dough is done. And then once I'm done that, I'll show you the next steps. Okay, so next step is shaping them. So what I've done is I put a fork here on my workstation, and I take one of the pieces, I just kind of push it down and rub it along the fork to kind of make a design in the piece. It's hard to do with one hand, but just to show you there's some of the pieces that I've made that I rolled down my fork. So it kind of makes like a little ridgy on it. So I'm going to do that with all the pieces, and then I will get back with the next step. Okay, next step is to get some water boiling, and then drop your gnocchi in the boiling water, and then cook them until they float to the top. So you just cook these, I think it takes about 3 to 5 minutes. And then once they start floating to the top, then they're done, and you take them out. And I will come back when they start floating. Okay, so now you can see them floating on the top. So you take your slotted spoon and you just get them out. And I'm going to put them on my cutting board for now. Put the other ones that I have in. So what I do, now that you've cooked these, so you can cook them ahead of time, you can freeze them, you can refrigerate them. I'm going to cook them tomorrow in a recipe I have for like a spring vegetable medley with gnocchi. So that's what I'm going to cook mine with. You can make a simple herbed butter sauce and just cook them in that and just keep it simple. They're very versatile. You can put them with just about anything. You can even make them in a casserole, put them in a casserole dish with some melted cheese and make a tomato sauce, and that would be perfect as well. So yeah, there's homemade gnocchi, pretty versatile, and hopefully you'll be able to make some yourself as well. Thank you.